we back in the game, y'all. We got the show to kick off, ladies and gentlemen. So this is Level Up Day, which means it's time to hear all the new developments and new big things that are coming. Yes! So without further ado, it is now time to welcome up 3 individuals that need no introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, the co-founders of HighLevel. Give it up for Sean, Robin, and Varun.
Check. There we go. Sorry, everybody. Had to run on that one.
Yeah, we had to sprint from the catwalk.
Okay.
Catch my breath. All right, how's everyone doing? Did Billy do a good job? Let's give him a round of applause. That was amazing. Can we get the screens to pop up, por favor? All right, I'll just freestyle it. So, in high-level fashion, we finished the slides an hour ago, so we have not ran through these. All right, so before we get started, I just want to give a huge shout-out to the team that's been working hard here. We actually have about 35 high-level team members who are here, working the booths, working the staff, so I want to give them a round of applause, so if you don't mind. And then on top of that, we have a private Zoom for all of our team members around the world. If you don't mind standing up and turning around to the camera and give them a round of applause, they've been working tirelessly to make this happen for us. Clicking. Oh, there he goes. Is it working? All right. So we are also working with The Bridge. Sean Kay, our amazing MC, was talking about it earlier. It is a homeless recovery center for individuals without a home in Dallas. They offer basic needs like hot showers and food for almost 500 guests every single day. We're happy to be partnered with them during this event. We do actually have a video that they helped make for us. Oh, let me go back.
My name is Dr. David Woody III, and I'm the president and CEO of The Bridge Homeless Recovery Center. For many people, a homeless individual is, for whatever reason, is scary. And you would be shocked at some of the stories that folks would share to you about their journey to homelessness and what their journey away from homelessness, what that's about. That they're humans. The Bridge Homeless Recovery Center serves the homeless population in Dallas, the city of Dallas, and Dallas County. We are primarily focused on those individuals who otherwise just don't have shelter, first of all. But more importantly, we're about trying to help them recover from homelessness and identify a home of their own in our community. Being about engaging individuals, treating them with dignity and respect, and perhaps most importantly, helping them think about what's the exit strategy from homelessness that they can commit to. We can't do it by ourselves. So I'm asking you, get connected to us. We need your help.
Cool. The Bridge is an incredible foundation. They're doing a lot of great work. And as mentioned earlier, we do have donation boxes all throughout the venue. If you don't mind throwing in any of your old bags, if you're swapping out for that new high-level swag, those backpacks are awesome, right? Yeah. So if you're gonna put your old bags in there, we're actually gonna be counting it and doing a $1 match donation and giving them a check on Thursday. So, cool. All right. Now, are you guys ready for Level Up Day? Yeah. All right, let's go. All right, as many of you guys know, we officially launched in 2018. And in 2019, we have unofficially had our first LevelUp Day launch. And we really didn't have any idea on how to pull it off. So what we did was we had people post this up. And we had about 150 people share it. Oh, what? Slides are going fast. There it goes. We had 150 people share it. And it was pretty cool to see it because it flooded everyone's newsfeed. But no one still knew who we were back then. And for that event, let's see if this is going to work. It is when we launched our funnel builder. I don't know how many of you guys were there during that event for the OGs. And yeah, it's pretty crazy. We actually had 26 team members at that time in 7 countries. And you know, that's when we kind of said we're going to become the all-in-one tool for agencies. Let's see. And in 2020, this was the beginning of COVID, and it was a rocky period for everyone. We knew we needed to make a change. It wasn't necessarily a change with the product, but how agencies were using it. You know, we wanted to make sure that agencies were actually going to survive through the pandemic along with the communities that they're serving. And this is when we launched SaaS mode. And at that time, we actually grew the team to 100 people, which was incredible through COVID. We wanted to make sure that we're taking care of people along the way. And our team has just been constantly growing since then. Let's see. And SaaS mode, when we launched it, it was something that was not only innovative, it was what the marketing industry really needed. It was the first time that a business was putting dollars back into their customer's pocket without being taxed along the way. And then in 2021, we rolled out more features and built more enhancements to SaaS mode. We went from 0 to 1,500 plus SaaSpreneurs. And at that time, we brought in $32 million of direct SaaS revenue in under 9 months after we launched it. And that's directly into your guys' pockets. And cool stat that we grew the team to 145. And since then, we've now generated over $200 million of wealth directly to entrepreneurs, agencies, and SaaSpreneurs in just the last 12 months. Let's see. Oh, got to do my impactful slide. This is not enough for us.
That's right.
Let's see. We learned a lot in the last 12 months, and you know, we're continuously refining what SaaS means and how we're going to continue building our product and how you, as our customers, are using it. Now we're on a mission to doing something bigger, and to help us take this on, I want to invite Varun up to the stage, my other co-founder, to talk about where we're going next.
So I originally wasn't planning to do this, but then someone at the party yesterday said, "Hey Varun, we don't hear from you that much, and you should talk more." So I was like, well, I'll take it on.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't think they know what they were walking into, but we'll see, we'll find out. This is my first presentation of any kind. School, college. Yeah. Yeah. So I've done absolutely zero before this. So let's see how it goes. Yeah. So I think one of the things that as a company we've been spending a lot of time on is what is our why? Like, why are we doing this? And I mean, for us, it's always about customer obsession. And I think a lot of companies talk about customer obsession. And when they talk about it, they're usually talking about success, support, and how those functions are really interacting with their customers. But for us, that's not enough. And I mean, Robin talked to you about the history of the company, but a lot of what he talks about is after he showed up, which is when we started having some success. So there was a long period before that where it was just me and Sean. And we were building a product that we believed in, but we had no success. And those were many years. And we still remember what that time felt like. And we know that as a community, a lot of you feel that same way. So that's really our goal, is you are our stakeholders, so how do we align our business to yours? How do we make sure that we're supporting you through this journey? And to really go through that, we have, hold on, empty slides. So our mission statement really over here is to help entrepreneurs, agencies, and SaaSpreneurs, all of you guys, build sustainable businesses that scale that impact your communities and achieve your financial goals. I mean, for us, it's there, but. And to do this, we're really focusing on three major pillars. The first is our customer success function. We're following that up with product and then engineering. So let's go a bit deeper into each of these. So with customer success, and support, a lot of companies work in silos, and we have that problem ourselves today, where a customer walks in, they're looking for help, they just want answers, and we send them to support, where they start an email thread, and it's 20 emails back and forth before they have any luck. And we don't like that world. So what we're trying to get you to is an experience you would have if you had a problem with your mobile carrier. You walk into the store, there's someone there to talk to you in about 10 or 15 minutes, and they can help you right there. So that's the world that we want to walk into. So our team is about 100 strong today, but we're rapidly hiring and growing that team. And the goal is to make sure that all of you can jump on a live Zoom call whenever you want, and you can get help. Thank you. And with product, well, a lot of you are familiar with the skateboard model. We've even been made fun of for that, the fact that we build skateboards. But it's something that we really like, because we listen to our customers. Whatever you guys put on the ideas list, we look at those ideas. Our product team reaches out to the people who put those ideas out there, and we work with you to build 20%, the smallest possible thing that we can build, that we can get to market as soon as possible. And we try to do this in under 45 days. So in 45 days, we picked up an idea, we built it, and we've given 20% of the features to you. And yeah. And the goal here is a lot of stuff that worked in the past might not be working anymore. So other software might have a ton of features, but that might not be important anymore. Maybe it doesn't even work anymore. So instead of sit in a room by ourselves and decide what might or might not work, we'd like to get that 20% out there and then work with you, learn from you, and build along with you to make sure that we build exactly what you guys need. Thank you. And over there, again, we love releasing and improving fast. We know we're not perfect on day one, but we build as fast as we can, and we release as fast as we can. We love building in public, so even if it looks weak on day one, we're not afraid to put that out and build along with you guys. And we love building with our customers. Yeah. So I think most people here are familiar with a lot of the people on our team. So with product, you guys are probably familiar with Shivam, Nasa, and Shanavaz, and have worked with them at some point. And that is the culture that we want to have, where our customer and product team are really working together and are on first name basis and know which product areas are handled by which teams. So next we move on to engineering. So post-revenue, both me and Sean were engineers when we first started. So for us, if we needed to build more, the answer was always hire more engineers. So the first hire we made after we had revenue was an engineer. And most of you here probably know Nikunj and have worked with him in some form. He's been with us from day one. Yeah, cheer for Nikunj. Yeah. And since then, if you've had any feedback on funnels, you've talked to Anish. If it was the CRM, you've talked to Karan. If it was SaaS, you've talked to Ashutosh. And these are names that are familiar to you, but there's hundreds of engineers behind all of these guys. And today the team is at 100 plus, and we are rapidly hiring. We have 75 open roles just in engineering. So by Q1 next year, we're hoping to have about 175 people there. So that'll be a good day. And leading a team of 175 engineers is not an easy task. So we've hired a new VP of engineering, Kiran, who is here. We tried to get the entire team here, but this year was short notice, maybe next year. But Kiran is here, and he can answer all your questions, solve all your issues. So he has his hand up, so if you have any problems, hit him up. Yeah. So let's talk. We've talked about the team. Now let's talk about some of the stuff that the team has pulled off. And the first thing we're going to talk about is infrastructure. So a lot of you know we're kind of loyal to Google Cloud, and we've used them right from the start. But today we are on AWS as well, so we use both providers because to us, I mean, it doesn't matter which platform we use. We just want to make sure that it's always up and always running for our customers. So we use both. And today, across the platform, we deal with about 192 billion events or API requests that come in. And to deal with this, so 78 billion API requests and 192 billion events. And to deal with this, we have, and it gets a bit technical, but for the people who care, about 2,500 CPUs, 6 terabytes of RAM, 150 plus deployments. So it isn't a small thing. There's a lot happening in the background. And we have about 40 terabytes of data that all of you guys have stored with us across 30 clusters. So it's a huge effort to pull this off. And the number of companies that can pull something like this off or have in the past is very, very small. So the scale we're dealing with is incredible. And yeah, I mean, it's all the team. They've done an incredible job to pull this off. And now with product stats. So we have 2.72 billion conversations. This is just the last 12 months that have happened within the platform. Of those, 1.55 billion were email, about 930 million SMSs, 44 million Insta, and this one surprised us because we thought Facebook would be higher, 41 million Facebook, and about 494,000 GMB messages. So then moving to leads. So in the last 12 months, we had 603 million leads get added into the CRM. So the surprising thing here was 66%. So we have about 900 million in total, but 66% of all of these 600 were added in the last 12 months. So the rate at which the data is growing and the pace of adoption is going up significantly. We also have 170 million opportunities with a total deal value of about $21.4 billion in the CRM. Thank you. And moving to appointments, we had 80 million appointments be booked through the system on a total of about 859,000 calendars. And there's about 100,000 calendar integrations that we have. Google Calendar leads, but Outlook and then some Zoom. And automations, we have about 1.6 billion automation executions in total. And now to the interesting stats. So Robin talked a lot about SaaS. And the things we noticed, there's about 4,500 agencies who are doing SaaS today. And across those agencies, there's 78,138 businesses under them. And on average, a SaaS business makes about 11,836 in MRR per month. And over 200 in million, that's a number that, again, Robin covered. But the interesting pattern we noticed was the people who started earlier were doing better. So someone who started the year we released SaaS today is doing much better. So the average is 11K, but there obviously is a skew. The top 1,000 SaaSpreneurs are doing a much better job than the rest. So the faster you start, the better. So the other thing that has been in beta for 1 year is the lead connector phone system. And this was still in beta, so these numbers are from the beta. It did 17.82 million SMSs and 2.7 million minutes in calls on the beta. And LC email, which is just a month and a half old, has done about 5.8 million emails. And the average revenue for people who are on SaaS rebilling for this usage, they make about $230 a month just on the rebilling revenue. And thank you.
That's pretty amazing.
And this one really surprised us because we built memberships. I didn't believe in it. Some of the other team did. And for a year, we almost saw no usage. And I mean, we were thinking, hey, should we just scrap it? We actively didn't develop it for a long time. But our customers told us to build it. We built it, but we weren't seeing the results that we wanted. We just stuck with it. And we pulled the stats for LevelUp Day this year. And it surprised everyone. So in total, we have creators in 168 countries. In total, they have about 30,000 active course creators in 168 countries. And they made $35 million in revenue just over the last 12 months, which was a big surprise. And there's 2.5 million people taking courses on the platform. So all of these were incredible numbers. Like, we were surprised. And in total, there were 76,128 courses created. And this just doubled our belief. Like, we built it because you guys told us to build it. We didn't see anything happen for a year, and then it just shot up. So it just doubled our belief that, trust the customer and continue to just build with them. So this is the social planner that we released about 8 or 10 months back. You can see usage continues to go up. And when we break it down by platform, so there's 28,000 active locations using the social planner. Of those, 3.8 million posts were put out. And the average number of posts is going up. So the recommended numbers do at least 12 posts a month. We started at about 2.6, but now we're about 12.89. So a lot of the locations are posting much more. And Facebook leads all channels, followed by Google, Instagram, LinkedIn, and then Twitter. And moving to funnels. In the system, we have about 4.18 million funnels, 3 million forms, and about 897,000 surveys. And funnel speed is something that we continue to work on. So our mobile speed is still a bit weak. We're continuing to improve it, and I think by December, we're hoping to shoot past the 90s. But on desktop, we made huge improvements over the last few months, and those are the page speed metrics there. And to really tell you about what we have coming out in future, here's Sean coming at you.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, John coming at you, John coming at you, John coming at you, John coming at you. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. John coming at you, 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 John coming at you. Thank you very much, everybody. So, cool fact, that was put together by a customer, by the way. At the time, I was like, oh, I can't believe this, but it's awesome. It's amazing. So a couple of quick things with me. As many of you know, I'm a terrible speaker, so heads up on that. I tend to cry a lot when I get emotional, so heads up on that. And I have like 150 slides to go through. So when you realize that like you didn't hear anything I said or what I said didn't make any sense, there's a blog article coming out that will summarize all of this, so don't sweat it. So first and foremost, before I get underway, I want to say this is the absolute best feature drop ever. Ever, 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 ever. So being here was worth it, trust me. Huge thanks first to Billie Jean for doing such an amazing job opening it up. Thank you, Billie. Couldn't be here without you. And just a huge thanks to my two co-founders. This is where I start to cry. But I would not be here without both of these two. They have got me where I am. I'm surprised I'm here at all, but it's only because of these two people who've really helped me get here and helped all of us. So huge thanks to these two gentlemen right here, Rob and Alex and Varun. I love how we're doing this more than anything else. So as much as the feature, I love the features. The features are awesome, and I'll get there in a second. But I just wanted to say I love how we're doing this. We're doing this as a partnership. We wake up every single day and we think, how do we help you make more money? And it's really the way we live our lives, and it's really the way we focus on building this business, because we truly see it as a partnership with you. We think that we're on to something different. In fact, we know we're on to something different, and we've seen it scale. I had a guy come up to me last night at the party, and he said, hey, I just want to thank you. I started with HighLevel 2 years ago, and I built a $10 million business off of HighLevel. And I was like, this is exactly why I do this. It's exactly why I do this. And it's amazing, and it's sustainable, and it's recurring, and I can't wait to do a lot more of it. So anyways, without further ado, let's jump into the features, and let's get going. So first up, we got CRM features, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, CRM. What do we got first? We have custom field folders. So you can do custom field folders. That's amazing. Okay, next slide. We have the company object. We're going big here, folks. We're going after a big time B2B, all that stuff. Yep. Here we go. Company object done live. New conversations panel. We've got filters on it. We've got bulk actions on it. We've got a little bit new UI on it. Looks beautiful. Moving on. Login as. You can do the login as. You can log in as other users now. You don't have to just log in as yourself. Moving on. TikTok integration. That's right. We got TikTok integration. Whoa! All right, notifications. You can change up your notifications. Desktop, mobile, customize, what to notify, blah, blah, blah. It's great. It's amazing. Check it out. Moving on. Task page. We've got a new task page. You can look at tasks overall as a company, do bulk actions. That's amazing. Next slide. Schedule email features coming out here a little later this quarter. You can schedule emails. You can schedule SMS. You can schedule stuff. That's amazing, too. Moving on. Q4 roadmap. Two-way email sync, ladies and gentlemen, coming out this quarter. Woo! Give it up. All right. Company object V2 enhancements. Opportunity page enhancements. You can read the rest. You can read. Moving on. I think. All right, there we go. Two-way email sync was already on the last slide. We should have removed that. Scheduling, I already mentioned that. Creating new message flow enhancements. You can read that too. Moving on. All right. User permissions, more granular user permissions coming up. Notification Manager V2, Apple Business Chat integration, LinkedIn integration, audit log enhancements. That's right. And a new developer marketplace for all you amazing developers out there. All right, moving on from CRM, calendar updates, new features live today. That's right, we have a brand new calendar settings. So you consolidate it, makes calendar setups very easy. Reserve with Google, you can have your customers actually book. So here's a new improved calendar settings. I remember this from the slide run through. Reserve with Google updates. People can actually book your clients' appointments on Google. Have you seen this? Real estate, legal, home services. I can book on Google. It's amazing, and they can only get it from you. That's right, it's awesome. Moving on. Okay, consolidated user calendar configuration. Here you go. It's beautiful. Awesome job to the team. Makes it just a lot easier to deal with calendars. Moving on. All right, consolidate. Oh, more screenshots, more screenshots, more screenshots. Okay, Q4 roadmap for calendars. What else are we doing? We're making the calendar setup easier. Recurring appointments are going out. That's going to be amazing. Woo! Adding guests to calendar appointments. Troubleshooting tool in the widget, so if like, hey, why didn't that get there? You got a troubleshooting tool for that. Collective scheduling, so we can schedule multiple people at the same time on a meeting, because that's important to some people. That's right, all right. Recurring appointments, beautiful screenshots, awesome job. All right, workflows. Workflow updates, we already put these out, post and get webhooks. Workflow folder permissions, you can choose like who can see what folders, when, why, and how. If else multiple branches and goals have been launched. Here's the webhook, beautiful. Here's the permissions, nice. If else, before, after, see, before real complex, after real nice and easy and beautiful. Perfect. Goal action, live, you've seen it. If not, go see it. Video triggers and workflows. Now this is amazing, ladies and gentlemen, that's right. Hey, I want to trigger off when people watch a certain percent of my video. Done, live, go check it out. Oh, and see that red box right there? Chase Buckner asked me to say, if somebody comes to the page and we don't know them, if they haven't registered, we kick them out of the page so you can gate those videos so they're only seen by people who we know. That's a pretty cool feature, right? All right, moving on. Q4 roadmap for workflows, membership, a bunch of new triggers, check that out. Bunch of new updates to the goal action, check that out. And new workflow actions, Google Sheets integration, Slack integration, inbound webhooks, lots of really cool stuff. And we're gonna go even deeper on that, so don't worry. Think like Zapier replacement coming soon. All right.
Hint, hint, hint.
That's right. Memberships, new features. Am I going too slow? All right. In-app upsells. That's right, already live. One-click upsells, already live. Themes, look at that. Themes, okay, this is really cool. My team is rocking this. Adopted 25,000 sub-accounts, 850% engagement, upgrade in learner engagement, all off themes. Good job. Community comments live already. Oh, snap, white label membership apps. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So check this out. This is the ability for your learners, and this at all the sub-account levels, to have a custom white label mobile app so that they can learn on the go. I know, amazing. Check it out live now. Quizzes and assessments, anybody? Anybody? That's right, live now, woo! All right, new theme, check it out. I think it's called Newy, I can't pronounce it, but it looks good. Moving on. Q4 or roadmap for memberships. Certifications are coming out. Offline assignments are coming out, announcements, subscription management enhancements, member course subscription analytics, all coming out this quarter. All right, moving on. Snapshots, new features live today. Social Planner is now in the Snapshot, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, you can put all your social posts in there and push them out through Snapshots. Great job. Less than 2 L3 tickets last week. That's awesome. Less tickets, that's good. Improved ticket resolution, faster snapshot loading, and speed improvements while identifying conflicts. Those are all snapshot updates.
We forgot to work on that slide.
Basically, it means you can push out snapshots faster into more sub-accounts, etc. Anyhow, Q4 roadmap update for snapshots. Audit logs, for those of you who do a lot of this. Selective retry and push snapshots. 1,000+ location support. And dedicated snapshot share links so that you can actually, what's the point of that?
Share within your agency.
That's right, in the agency. And you can protect them, can't you?
Yeah, you
so
can't
like,
share
if
it.
I have this awesome, amazing snapshot, you can't steal it? Oh, wow,
Protected.
snap, that's amazing. Good job, all right, I love that. Lead Connector mobile app, new features live today. That's right, quick actions, this is already there. Wow, this is cool, this video. You can do these quick actions, that's awesome. Invoicing, already live. Dark mode, that's brand new. All right, that's awesome. That just went out. Inbound calling, anybody want to get an inbound call natively on the dialer inside the mobile app? That's right, live right now. Check it out. Conversations 2.0, lots of cool feature and enhancements there. You can see you can slide stuff over and all that. It's a really good UI update. I love it. You can block out calendars directly from the mobile app now. Q4 roadmap for the mobile app, recurring invoices, notification actions, notification purchase, task manager, and social sign-in. So that's also going live this quarter. White label mobile app new features live today. We also decreased in deployment times on new white label apps for those of you who have them, increasing the update frequency for deployment automations, and a bug-free white label app experience, which we've always strived for, so I don't know how that's new. Anyways, you can just see here that what we're really trying to do on the white label mobile app side is make it more customizable for all of you. So you can see here that we're starting to allow you to start to change a lot of the colors. So you can start to do 24 color custom options, whatever this is. You can change colors on the white label mobile app. You can change font sets on the white label mobile app. You can reorder menu items on the white label mobile app. You can add a custom splash screen on the mobile app. And you can obviously brand your dark mode as well. And that is all in the white label mobile app. So for anybody who has it, you can now start to customize it quite a bit more. This is coming up this quarter, a lot more in the web customizer for the white label mobile app. You can see here, this is we're also going to make it so you can see exactly where your status is for the white label app when you're doing the updates. Profile manager as well, branded share links, moving on. There you go, come get it, early access. Anybody who wants to get on the white label mobile app, grab that QR code right now. We've got all of that going out to the first 50 people who sign up today.
Hey,
all right.
Hey, pull it back for a second.
What?
Pull the slide back for a second.
Oh, no. See, I was told to go fast. I'm sorry. Okay, got it? Going once. Going twice. Sold. All right. Now, WordPress. Guess what? WordPress is live, everybody. WordPress is now general availability. Woo! That's right. So for those of you who don't know this, there's this thing called WordPress. Some of you still use it. We now have it in HighLevel. It's not only is it obviously available, but you can use it to make money. You can resell it. You can upcharge your clients for it. Another way for you all to make money. And if you run into clients who have a WordPress website, say, no problem. I've got this great new fast hosting service that's going to raise your Google rank or whatever you guys do. And boom, now you've got it inside HighLevel. Better domain management is also up. One-click migration for WordPress is live. Pre-configured emails through Mailbeam. Multiple purchase options, so you can deploy it different resale options, so you can price it differently. We also have plugin management now, so you can start to actually do plugin management inside HighLevel. You don't have to do it inside WordPress. This keeps things a lot smoother and easier and makes it so they don't crash as much. Theme management as well, same deal. User management, you can add all of your users inside HighLevel for your WordPress installations. Again, makes that a lot smoother and a lot easier. We also have antivirus now for anybody who's using that. Backup and restore is live as well, so you can back up and restore easily from inside HighLevel for all your WordPress websites. Q4 roadmap, FTP access, some people are going to love that. Control caching, visitor reporting, site health, etc. So there you go. Here's the FTP preview that's coming up. And that's it. That's WordPress. Moving on. Reputation management, autoresponder settings for GMB and FB reviews. So this is the ability so that when a new review comes in, you can automatically respond based on the ranking, and you can spin between 3 or 4 different versions and automatically respond to all of those reviews that come in because we know responding to reviews is good. Done for you review websites and funnels and more review widget templates. That's coming up later this quarter. Yext, scan tool for agencies. So anybody who wants the scan tool is going to go live and it'll be custom branded. So you can do a scan of your customer's website, show them all the things that are wrong with it, and then say, hey, look, we can solve this for you. So that's going to be awesome. Also revenue, thank you. White label Yext for agencies, again, so that any of the reporting, any of the control panels and all that have your logo on them. So here's the scan tool preview coming out. And the results coming out. So here you can actually show them exactly what they're going to get. This is a good example. Hey, these are all the things that are wrong. We can fix those. And Yext isn't always the solution, right? You could say, oh, we can get you a new website or a PPC campaign or whatever, but it's a great visual showing your clients what's going on. And yes, you will be able to email that for those of you who are thinking that question in your head. WhatsApp. Oh my goodness, WhatsApp's coming out. Did you know that? All right. So we've got WhatsApp coming out this quarter. So a quick backstory. We did a direct integration with the Facebook API, and so we're going to be going live. I'm looking at those guys to make sure I'm not lying. To live with the Facebook API directly, so we won't have to go through Twilio. It should just be a lot smoother and a lot cheaper for all of you. So I think that's going to be awesome. You can see here we're working with Meta. Thank you. Sorry to cut off the clap there. We're working directly with Meta. We got some great folks over there now that are helping us get through this process. So hopefully we'll get it live because you do need special permission to go live with their API, but we're close, so I'm excited. Okay, HIPAA, Q4 roadmap. Allow in-app purchase in the agency settings, BAA signing automation. This is all good stuff. Moving on, HIPAA app preview. Okay, blog. Let's talk about the blog. Category pages, RSS emails, automatic sharing on Social Planner, custom code, blog widgets, social sharing, comments integration, all going live this quarter. I know, woo, is right. Social Planner, CSV bulk importing. This is a brand new feature. There we go. See, you never know. So you got to work the crowd. Some people know social posting, some people don't. But this is cool because you can create a CSV, you can upload it, and you can automatically push it out to all your sub accounts. Gives you the ability to mass post and mass schedule posts all in one shot. So it's a really cool feature. I think those of you who try it will love it. Q4 roadmap for Social Planner. TikTok is coming. Woo! Instagram, Story and Reel, Snapshot Social Planner, Template Library, Approval Flows. Anything else? Yep, you can read all that. Auto Scheduler, group hashtagging. Love it. Email marketing. A/B testing is coming out for email marketing. Multiple smart listen tags. ROI calculator. The ROI calculator is going to be amazing, by the way. That's, hey, I sent an email and how much money did I make from it? I can't wait. You guys are going to love it. So all kinds of other cool stuff as well. Here's your A/B testing. You can see on the right here. It's a little hard to screenshot, but you can see like subject variation testing and that kind of thing. So that's going to be pretty awesome. Template libraries. How many people have seen the template library? Oh my gosh, this is going to change your world. Check this out. So people want done for you, right? Like they want the easy button, and I think the template libraries are where it's at. So this is already live today. You go in, it's specific to every part of the app. So you could be in the email marketing, the funnels, etc. You say, hey, I want to go ahead and use a template. This new library pops up. You can see it's got all the niches there. We got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, 900 some templates just in funnels alone. You're going to be able to customize this. You're going to be able to choose which goes out to your customers, which doesn't. You're going to be able to put your own templates in there. All of that stuff. Choose whether your customers see it, choose whether they don't see it. So a huge, easy way to make it simple for your customers to get anything across the app up and running, or for you to do that for them on their behalf. So template library. I think it's going to be awesome. There you go. 317 funnels, 177 websites, 366 email, and 2,375 pre-done social posts. That's cool. Yeah, the templates, the social posts are in the templates as well. Payments and invoicing, let's see. Coupons, that's right. We've got coupons, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So yes, coupons are now available. That's awesome. Q4 roadmaps for payments, read this. Good stuff. Alternative payment methods. We'll talk a little bit about that later, but as you can see, we're going to talk about that. Additional payment, we're going to talk about right now. Just kidding. So we're going to be bringing in additional payment providers. So this is like your Authorize.net or your NMI, right? Hundreds of different payment gateways so that anybody you talk to said, oh, I love this payment gateway or that payment gateway, you can answer yes, no problem. And get this, we're not going to charge you any more money to do this. It's just going to be there for free. So there you go. That is going to come out later this quarter. All right, affiliate management. Has anybody seen the affiliate management software? Yes, it's live. So this is huge. So check this out. So affiliate management software, many of you know what this is. You can use this to get people to promote your courses or promote your marketing service, promote anything. But also, think about it from this frame. Could it also be used as referral software for your clients? Of course it could. It's amazing. This is a way to drive word of mouth referrals on a monetary basis for your clients. I think this is going to be a killer strategy. There's no ad spend here. Here's how you get more customers tomorrow with no ad spend. It's awesome. All right, moving on. I love it. What was that? Genius. I agree. Okay, so here you go. Here's some screenshots. Add import from other platforms. So if you're in existing affiliate management platforms, you can bring in your existing affiliates. Obviously, all the payout management is here. You can approve the payouts and all that wonderful stuff. Check it out. We've got copious amounts of documentation. Okay, and Q4 roadmap, further integration with the CRM workflows, affiliate portal for affiliates to actually be able to come in and check all their stats out. Second tier affiliate tracking. Right now it's first tier, but we'll have a second tier. And you can do custom campaigns with custom commissions. Moving on. All right, reporting. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. Roll-up reporting, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. This is awesome. So you can now see all kinds of amazing stats about all of your sub accounts, all at the agency level. And get this, you can sort, you can order by, you can customize. It's incredible. So you can get a lot of information about how things are going. Oh, and by the way, we go deeper with this. So you can start to see how many users, how many contacts, how many appointments, all those stats that Varun gave you across our company. You can now do that for yourself, all inside your agency section, agency roll-up reporting. So that's awesome. We're going to keep going with this, though. We want to be able to give you comparators, create your own dashboards, leaderboards for locations and users. This is all around you being able to go in and help your customers be successful. You can see who's winning, who's not winning, who you need to coach, who you need to help. And now you've got the data to back it up, and you can even show them on calls and Zoom calls and all of that, and show them how they can do a better job and really help them, do better. All right, moving on. Revamp sub-account reporting. This is live as well. This is in the Google Ads section, the Facebook Ads section. Hopefully you folks have seen that. We're going to continue to go deeper here as well. Revamping the call reporting, multiple number pools on funnels and websites, additional email reporting, etc. Funnels, websites, forms, and surveys. New features on that. I told you there's a lot. Cart mode. Cart mode is now live. This is the ability, as you can see right here, to add multiple products. I don't know. This seems like we might be going in kind of an e-commy direction. Anyways, we'll talk about that in Q1. So anyhow, we're definitely that's awesome. Now, average cart value and quantities are also now in the funnel stats. I got some really good tips from some really expert marketers. We needed this. So done. That's in there. That's awesome. Q4 roadmap for forms and surveys, video backgrounds, image sliders, new recurring timers, enable, disable, all kinds of great stuff. So there's tons and tons and tons to come for forms and surveys. Okay, we're also doing, and I don't know, we must have missed the text on this slide, but made-to-order websites and funnels. That's one of our services, advertising bundles. This is like your Facebook niche rush packs. This is our service team actually is going to be doing this. That's pretty awesome. And it's more of that and more of that. And okay, let's talk about the lead connector communications rollout. So anybody heard of LC email or LC phone system or anything like that, right? So this is simple. All of you who have been on this journey with us know what Twilio is and Mailgun is, and I apologize for that. Really, you should never have known about either of those things, but today's your day. We're going to make this a lot simpler and a lot easier for all of you, so you don't have to manage this for yourself anymore. It just takes one more thing off your plate. So why lead connector? Managed compliance, faster billing, better security, and better monitoring. So we can do a lot for you on the back end that you can't really do easily for yourself. So a couple of things. It's one click to get started. You've got better cost for real-time billing, increased security with a lot more control, and we're all monitoring the delivery rates on the back end, and we're actually optimizing those for you automatically. This is the journey we've been on for 12 months, and it's no joke. The original beta for this is on the tech side has been live forever, but we ran into tons of issues around ever had somebody sign up and then send out 30,000 text messages and then vanish into thin air and you're left with the bill? Of course, that's terrible. So we built in all of these protections and controls into this to protect you. And some of you just have good clients who make mistakes. Hey, I didn't know I couldn't buy a random list on the internet and send an email out to it. That's not a thing. Right? That's not cool. Well, we protect you against all of that now. So the lead connector phone system is live today. It's very easy to get started. Thank you. So there's a bunch of default controls in there, like a new customer comes in, they can only send X number of SMSs within a certain period of time. That's all configurable, but we have that in there. You can go change all of that if you want to for good customers. Opt-out language and sender ID. This is stuff that, again, is on the compliance side. You can enable or disable it, but it's in there for you. General availability, obviously, all sub-accounts can be migrated. Oh, by the way, we're going to be offering a 10% discount over the stock default Twilio rate on the LC phone system. It started this morning, actually, for any of you who are on it. There we go. So another great incentive to move over. We were able to finally do this because years ago I said, hey, Twilio, can I give you a list of IDs and can you bring them together? And they said no. So they said only if it's all under one account. And luckily, because of the folks in the beta program, they've actually given us that discount and we're passing it on to you. So I'm really happy to be able to do that. Obviously, you can see a bunch of other stuff, regulatory bundles, buying numbers for country, stuff that will get important when you start to get into it, but that's all in there. This is the ability to switch over. These are some of the screenshots. When you're doing your transition, you can either transition individual sub-accounts or all of them, troll-free number registration, regulatory bundles for those of you who are outside of the United States or work with customers outside of the United States. Q4 roadmap for lead connector phone system. We're going to be doing brand registration. Blacklists are going live. We'll have call flows so you can build IVRs, bulk number validation, all kinds of great stuff there, CNAM, et cetera, shake and stir. Phone number purchase flow is really awesome. Here's the new phone number purchase flow. Lead connector phone system updates. So you can see all the different settings for those sublocations. Let's talk about email. Moving on to email. Why lead connector email? Sort of the same deal. Eliminates the need for integrations, third parties, Mailguns, all this stuff. We changed the pricing model. We're charging by email, so it's much cheaper. So you're only paying for what you need. And we're also, I think we're a little cheaper than Mailgun as well. Better pricing, error monitoring, compliance, etc. That is live today as well. You can move over to it. It's very simple. Oh, and by the way, remember that rebilling stat that Varun brought up? This is huge for all of you. There's a lot of margin in taking and rebilling for all of these services, and you're able to price even after your markup well under what the average software company out there is charging. So all of you are very cost competitive and making money off of both of these services. Here's the migration option for existing agencies. Hit the big blue button. It's not that hard. All right, Q4 roadmap for lead connector email. We've got custom sending domains. This actually will be out in less than a month, I'm pretty sure. Wink, wink. Okay, cool. What? Few weeks, see? Less than a month. Email validation. So, hey, check this out. Email validation is not only a good thing because it helps keep your customers from sending email to people they shouldn't, but you can also, of course, mark it up, and here's another revenue opportunity for all of you. You can enforce unsubscribe links so that you can make your customers not violate canned spam things. Overall email metrics at the sub-account level, so you can see all of the stats for email. Here's how many you're sending. Here's how many your complaints bounced. So you can have these conversations with your customers. Why is my email not getting to the top of the inbox? Or why is it getting to spam? Well, here you go. Here are the stats to help show people how they can do a better job and how you can help them. Extending the daily sending limits. Again, this is that ramp period we're talking about. So for the customers that you don't know, you've got these good strict ramps in place to help make sure that they don't do something silly. For the great customers, you can obviously go in and jack that up out of the gate. So that's easy. Dedicated IP addresses, those are also coming out this quarter, so you can buy dedicated IP addresses for your clients. And again, another revenue opportunity for all of you to help with deliverability and make more money at the same time. Smart sending, this is going to be cool, just being able to look at what times of days we're seeing opens and reads and all of that, and allowing you to automate the sending out at that time. Auto moving for deliverability, suppression lists, inbox placement testing, etc. That's amazing, and that's done. That's email. Moving on. SaaS mode. Let's talk about SaaS mode. So SaaS mode, let's take a moment to reflect here. SaaS mode was a crazy idea that I got from the best of places, which is I stole it from you guys. So seriously, I would get on calls and I would be talking to them about like how are the agency toolbox and all this, and then people would say, "Oh yeah, but I'm just selling this like monthly to my customer." And I'm like, "Wait, like software?" And they're like, "Oh yeah." And I'm like, and some guy was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna do like 5 million this year." And I'm like, holy cow, this is amazing. And that guy is now doing 10 million this year. So we seized on this and we launched the SaaSpreneur concept last year or the year before or something, and it's been amazing. And not only has it been amazing for a select few, it's been amazing for everybody. I'm talking people in their basement who just got started yesterday, all the way up to the biggest agencies out there with hundreds of employees in multiple offices. It's absolutely the best way to get this type of technology into the hands of the customer and benefit your agency at the same time. So we just continue to see this spread everywhere, and it's the absolute right model for all of you. It doesn't mean you have to change what you're doing, but you absolutely need to be selling SaaS, and if you're not, you're doing something wrong. So further, to help you with this, we want to bring out as many features as we can to make your life easier. First one is kind of obscure. Client identification in Stripe will just tell you what the Stripe number is. Anyways, direct checkout links. So this is, hey, I'm on the phone right now with a customer. They want to buy. Easy links to make that possible. Rebilling Dunning enhancements. Hey, your credit card's not working. Click here to update it so we don't lose you as a customer and you don't churn on us. Tax management, you can actually add taxes. So for those of you who are outside of the US, you need to add VAT and so forth. You can do that to the direct payment links today. You disable SaaS, so you can make it easy to disable the SaaS for your clients. That's simple. Coupons, by the way, you want to add coupons to those direct sale links, you can do that as well. Delete location enhancements, that went out already. Q4 roadmap for SaaS mode. Monthly spend views, you can start to see all of the spend across the month and you can show it to the client for all the different categories. Clients can automatically upgrade their own SaaS, so if you want, you can allow them to upgrade their plans. New SaaS configurator examples. Oh, this one's going to be great. I love this next one, I think. Ready? Create unlimited SaaS plans, so you can create as many as you want. Now, I've also heard this request. Some people are like, hey, I want to have multiple brands, right? Not just one SaaS brand. Well, don't worry, because now you can. That's right. Multiple SaaS brands, ladies and gentlemen. So you'll be able to create multiple brands for those of you in different niches or who want to play with different themes and concepts. That'll also be live. Plan-specific rebilling credits and trials, so you can set all of the rebilling credits and trials down at the plan level. You can also allow, if you so choose, clients to downgrade or cancel. So if you want to take that management out, you can. Customization of the client communication. So all those emails we send out that some of you do not like, you'll be able to customize those to make them look however you want. Yeah, there you go. So that's going to be amazing. Per contact pricing for SaaS. I made this slide because I'm very excited about this. Thank you. Go ahead, and I'm going to hear that woo again. Thank you. Okay, so this is huge, right? So some of you need or want a lower entry price point, and that is exactly what per contact pricing for SaaS is going to allow you to do. So the idea here is simple. I have told many of you in person, I hate selling below $97. In fact, I hate selling at $97 because I want to create a sustainable business for you. I want to make it so that if a customer calls and says, hey, I need support, you're not going to say, oh, God, I don't want to take this phone call. This is terrible. I have no money to hire anybody. And I'll tell you, the only reason I know that is because I did that myself. Invoice Sherpa, my last SaaS company, I totally put myself into that hole and I hated my life. And I do not want that to ever be something that happens to other people. But I respect the fact that we also probably need different models. And so the nice thing here is if you have a per contact model, you'll have this really stratospheric low price to get started. But as they add more contacts, you'll automatically start to get more revenue. So we're going to support that revenue up so you can afford the support model all the way through. So I think that's going to be phenomenal. So thank you. Kind of an advanced concept. Just think every time you see like $9 a month, well, now you can compete with that. That's all that really says. All right, so SaaS is for everyone. So we are going to be bringing SaaS in a light version down to all of our plans here in Q4, and we'll have a lot more details of like all the different limits and so forth and so on. But here's what's important: everybody needs to be rebilling their clients for something, even if it's at cost. That is SaaS to us, and all of you need to be doing it. So we're going to make it more accessible. We're going to make it easier. So we're going to have a SaaS light version coming down to all the other plans. And oh wow, did I get through all my slides? I got through all my slides. All right. So, but no good presentation is complete without a new pricing plan. So here's Robin to tell you about our brand new pricing plan. Give it up.
All right. So this is what everyone has been waiting for. All right. So you guys know who we are at HighLevel. We try to democratize everything for you guys. So in reality, our new pricing plan is there is no new pricing. We have dropped everything live in your account right now. So it is live. You can log in, check it out. There's going to be a few things that's going to be rolling out later throughout the quarters. And the reason that Sean went incredibly fast is it would take him forever to do a feature drop video for every single thing he did here. But everything is on blog.gohighlevel.com. You can check it out. The article went live. Chase, can you give me a thumbs up? Is it live? It's live, so you guys can check it out. We have articles, we have help documents, everything showing how to use every single one of those features. Mic drop.
Here.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for the co-founders,
we're getting kicked off the thing.
SVR, Sean, Varun, and Robin.